What's up, guys? We're back with another quick update. We'll start this one off with Adesanya reacting to Francis's deal with the PFL. He started off praising Francis for getting it done, especially the part about Francis's opponent being guaranteed $1 million to fight him. He thinks that's going to attract a lot of talent there, and he also positioned Francis as the money fight in PFL. Then he talked about how this is going to impact the UFC. So here's the full quote. I think the UFC, they're not dumb. They'll take notice. They know how to adapt. And when something like this happens in another field, it creates a big ripple in the game. And a big enough ripple can force the UFC to change the way, even a small change. This is a big effing move. It causes a ripple that forces change. He also gave his prediction for Alex Pereira's next fight against Jan Blachowicz, who Adesanya obviously fought against and lost to. And a lot of people probably agree with this prediction. He's saying that Jan's going to get him down, hold him there, and beat him. He did mention that Pereira could maybe catch him coming in, but it sounds like he's predicting Jan to win this one. Let me know what you guys think about that. Next up, we got Ben Askren chiming in on the Jon Jones, Francis Ngannou situation. So the other day, Francis called himself the baddest man on the planet. Jon Jones says that didn't make any sense. Ben Askren reacted to it with this quote over here. I think Jon is likely the best guy, but my point of contention is Jon was inactive while Francis was in the UFC and the champion, and Jon could have said, let's fight, because I want to prove I am, without a shadow of a doubt, the baddest dude, and it didn't happen. So now Francis gets to leave. They never fought, and if he wants to say it for a little while, he can say it. I'm not mad at him. Next up, we got Angela Hill making some headlines before her fight against Mackenzie Dern this weekend by trashing the UFC rankings. Here's what she said about it. The rankings are BS. The rankings have always disrespected me. Every time one of you guys say, oh, you're going to be in the rankings, you're going to be in the top 10, you're going to be in the top 15 after this fight, it doesn't happen. If anything, if I fight someone who has a number by their name, they don't have a number by their name after I beat them. So I'm not expecting much from the rankings. And for our last update, we got Tyson Fury trashing Joe Rogan in this video he posted. If you guys want to check it out, there's a link down below. But he calls himself the baddest man on the planet and disagreed with Rogan when he said that Jon Jones would mess him up if they were in a room together. So Jon responded to that video now. So Jon tweets this here. Hey, Tyson, it seems like Joe may have struck a nerve. I'll admit there's no one touching you in that ring right now, but let's not let that confuse you with what would happen if you step foot in my cage. If you ever want to put some of those questions you got going to rest, give Dana a call. I'll help you out. I'm sure all MMA fans agree with Jon over here. We always see MMA fighters going over boxing, but if they ever came into the cage, it'd be a mess. But those are all the updates we got for today. If you guys want quick news like this, make sure to follow along. Hope to see you guys in the next one.